Isn't that ironic? That sports utility vehicle driver kept weaving in and out of traffic without a turn signal. And then I started recording traffic, and all of a sudden, they chose to use a turn signal. That's just a wild coincidence. Or maybe they sensed it. Maybe they had what they call, I forget what they call it, sixth sense or something. But the bottom line is, what I'm doing right now is I'm videotaping while using my camera while I am driving to show how people actually drive when they weave in and out of traffic or cut people off, whatever. So this is going to be what we'll call it an experiment in driving. However, the lighting isn't great here, so I'll be looking for editing software to correct it at some point. And with me as my co-pilot, of course, Jesus is my pilot, and I am hopefully Jesus' co-pilot. Well, Jesus don't need a co-pilot. He's my co-pilot. Excuse me, I said that wrong. He's my pilot. And my girlfriend for a couple of days, only been with her for a couple of days, since the year 1982. And this is the year 2021, as we know. So, even though it's only been a couple of days, next year, God willing, it will mark the 40th year that I've been with her. Like I said, a couple of days. But in the meantime, now back to the traffic. This is your host, creator, producer, and host of Humanity Matters Live with my girlfriend since 1982.
Hello.
Annette Mendel. And this is Pittsburgh area driving. So, Annette, what do you think when people drive, as we would say, a wee bit dangerous? What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's terrible.
Have you ever witnessed dangerous drivers in your life?
Oh, yeah.
And
too many.
And if that happens, does that make you want to be a driver, or does it make you not want to drive?
Makes me hesitant.
Okay. Well, we're going to go into the left lane now. I have my left turn signal on, even though there wasn't anybody behind me, actually. So let's just quietly observe and go from there. I would normally have the music on, but because of copyright issues, we cannot have music. And by the way, for the record, Annette and I both like listening to music while we drive. And ironically, I met Annette in 1982, like I said, a couple of days ago. And ironically, that's the first year I started driving, which means I've been driving for 39 years. Like I said, a couple of days. Right, Annette?
Right, Al.
Is it more than a couple of days or just a couple of days?
Just a couple of days.
It's a couple of days. Have I ever gotten on your... Never mind, I'm not going to answer that. I know the answer. If I ever gotten on your last nerve. Actually, I'd never gotten on your last nerve. If I had gotten on your last nerve, you would have gone to the hospital, get a new set of nerves. So you'd have to get a bunch of nerve transplants. And if I did get on somebody's last nerve, what nerve was it? Do you know which nerve I got on?
No.
Are you sure? Not just messing with you. What do you think of today's driving?
So far,
Driving. What do you think of the weather?
weather's nice.
Uh-huh.
A little on the cool side.
A little bit. A little bit. Cold, like you said. For the record, friends, the reason why I can use my camera and use up so many gigabytes is I'm fortunate to have the data being saved to an SD card. Now, it's not a very large SD card, but it does have 128 gigabytes. And therefore, I'm able to complete this video of us driving. And I believe it's an important video to demonstrate how people drive. We haven't really seen too many speeders, as you could see. And we haven't seen any bad driving. And maybe that's just a great thing. On the way home, I'll probably go ahead and do it again. And that will be video 2. We'll call it Driving Part 2. Now, I haven't figured out a name yet, to be honest with you. Well, I'd like to back this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I can't do that. I can get, even though that is a Civil War song, and I would think it would be public domain, but I'm not going to find out. The name of that song is The Battle Cry of Freedom. For people who don't know. Excuse me. Well, friends, for security reasons, I'm going to stop the video now.